Welcome back, folks. Alright, it's time to mess with Akkala here. Reason being, there's just a lot of random loot. So this is definitely going to be a longer video here. A couple of reasons for that. For one, I was just realizing it's been a while since I've done a longer video. And for two, I didn't feel like anything was really specific enough here in Akkala to, do separate videos for. Yeah, we got the Horse God, we got the Tech Lab, but there's really not too much to either one of those. So, I don't know, it just kind of felt like a good opportunity to just go around and do some randomstuff.com. And as you can see, we're already off to a wonderful start. So just to show you on the map where we're at, what we're doing, we got Ori Mountain Skyview Tower. We've been using and abusing that tower here quite a bit lately. And I'm just going to kind of get my horse, because that's where I left it parked, and follow this trail here and just kind of go right up to the stable, right up to the tech lab. And guys, there's tons and tons of fun stuff here, like pirate ships, we're talking treasure, loot, Korok seeds out the yin yang. So yeah, it's going to be a longer video. Feel free to kick your feet up and let's party. Alright, so I'm going to try to keep my horse, relatively close. Reason being, there's just a ton of bad boy trouble around Akkala. A lot of just random bad boy nests, there's a boss bobkin, just all sorts of fun stuff. So for right now, I will just let my conscience be my guide. That should be my horse's name, Conscience. Alright, so hopefully I'll be able to remember that when, Not Cinnamon dies. And then I try to go get another horse and name it Not Cinnamon. And then I realize there's not enough characters for that. And I can neither confirm nor deny whether or not I've already tried. Kind of feels like a waste of a perfect dodge. But it was fun anyway. I'm half tempted to eat an attack power meal here before going at it with this dude. But I feel froggy. Answer. What LevelUp Royal says right before he dies. Ooh, hightails out the yin-yang. Yeah, that didn't last long. Let's see how much damage we could do with Brad's Ice It trick. Assuming I can ever actually hit the perfect dodge. Yeah, wow. That knocked him down. Long throw, the gift that keeps on giving. I'm actually going to pick that up for reasons unbeknownst to me at this time. Okay, so there should be a Korok seed up here by a lake. We are not quite there yet. But where I am, there should be a Korok seed. I need to find my friend. He's around here somewhere. There we go. I need to find my friend. And this one is not going to be close. So what I'll most likely do is use this shrine right below me to, come back and get my horse quick-like. Come on, Buster, you can do it. They give you this stuff for free? Why not? I've actually never tried this before, so you know, of course I'm going to try it now. I want to see what happens when the plane despawns. If that other thing will just keep on going. Make sure I get good lift. Yeah, see what happens. They may not have even needed the scooter or sled. This is gonna make it. But I still want to know. Is it me, or does this wing feel like it's lasting a lot longer? Okay, maybe it was just me there. As soon as I said something, of course, it started kicking off. Okay, it works. Sweet deal. So I guess when you don't have your horse, this is kind of the next best thing. Somebody's asking an awful lot about, like, depths vehicles. Quite a few people, actually. So this is actually one that I do use in the depths, believe it or not. This whole sled and, you know, control stick. Reason being, you don't have to worry about gloom. It's only got one fan. Of course, it's not an all-terrain thing if you hit, you know, a pretty good steep. I prefer flying machines for that type of terrain anyway. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get our shrine activated. This time, at least, we don't have to do a, you know, big long quest for it. There should be a Korok seed right out here. Since I'm feeling like experimenting, let's see what happens in the water. I didn't think so. But it kind of acts like it wants to float. So if you pull back on the control stick, it works kind of. It's just not super fast, but it will get you across. The cool thing is it's only a single engine design, so the battery's gonna last a minute. But again, getting back to the terrain, this just isn't gonna work out anymore. Maybe, nope. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. The reason I want this is because there's a Korok seed up here, a twofer, and he takes a second. Ah, check it out. It's kind of funny, throwing the monster part down almost wakes him up. I'm so glad the noisy fuse doesn't seem to bother him. I just realized I am not wearing my bone suit. Well, this will be an interesting fight. Lucky for us, they're slow. The long throw continues. That's not much better. Long throw durability. That'll be an interesting weapon when I throw it at something. Alright, there's a Korok seed nearby. A little bit out of the way, but not terribly. Razor shroom, nice. Oh, that's quite an updraft, huh? Alright, back to the Iron Horse. Let's go get our Korok seed. Let's see if this thing even makes it up this hill. And we actually saw this Korok seed earlier. When I was doing the Terrytown video, I walked right by him, but knowing it was so far away, I opted not to go for it. I'm just now realizing the irony of what I'm doing here. I'm bringing this thing with me specifically so I didn't have to ultra hand anything on such a long walk. And this is me, ultra handing something on a really long walk. But I'm already committed, so this is happening. I don't have my barbarian armor on. No wonder this is taking a minute. There we go. Loving that. And here I am, continuing to carry the big thing. I suppose I could just use the 9 Zonite and build another one out of Zonite. I'm so glad I had that thought at the end of my journey. Oh, look at that, a free wing. Don't mind if I do. So there are some treasure chests out here in the water. One of them is going to be right off this pier thing. Right out here in the middle somewhere. In fact, you can see it there on my screen. It's just under the plane. It's a floaty. There's one out over this way by where the Korok seed is. Actually, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pre-stamp those for y'all and just do a map overview of the chests around here. Because honestly, there's only one that's even partially worthwhile. Purple rupee. But I'll point them out nonetheless. And with that, it's time to go get our horse. It's funny, riding around not Cinnamon here with all that horse armor on reminds me of a request I made many times in my Breath of the Wild videos. I wanted horse gear that matched what Link could do. So like, stealth, you know, have the 2 pieces, they, you know, make them upgradable, the whole 9. Attack power, etc. So maybe they heard my plea and this was the best they could do, I don't know. But if they make another Zelda game, it sure would be cool if the horse could mirror some of the same clothing that Link gets to wear. There goes the horse. That didn't take long. Oh, that poor Battle Talus. He had no chance. Not a bad treasure chest there. Alright, so that's where he was, and I keep forgetting to go to this Korok seed, so that's our next stop at this point. Is it me, or does the horse take longer to get here in this game? Settle down, Beavis. Apparently he doesn't like fire. Her name is Cinnamon. Kinda odd that it, you know, wants to run away from fire. Just saying. Maybe next time I'll actually drive it right into the fire and see what happens. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for that little spot. Next stop is just over to yonder here, just to the east. I still hear the music. Ah, Koroks. I am not seeing Yiga. Oh, it's another Korok. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely razor shrooms in Akkala, but it's just one, like, here and there. I haven't found a good, you know, thick batch of them just yet. Uh-oh. I think my horse went and got himself stuck. He sure did. So if you ever get your horse stuck like that, just, hold that left trigger down and he'll walk off ledges, but he'll keep getting hung up, so then you have to let go and then hold the left trigger down again, etc. And soon, you know, sooner or later you'll get him off the mountain. Okay, so that Hudson puzzle is way back here, and then the other one should be right by me. Ish. So I'll go ahead and do this one first since I'm here. That might do it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, good enough. Wow! Did you see that stamina meal? You never get anything good from Hudson puzzles. Alright, off to our next deal here. I'm gonna get there before the horse catches me. That'd be cool if I hit it from the air. Unfortunately, just a little bit too slow. That's getting eaten right away. But yeah, that's a really good double barrel stamina meal there. Alright, so let's get back on track. I'm going to head back over toward that stable. Apparently when you go up against a cart and buggy, and you try to play chicken, you lose. Ah, check him out. He wants to come out and play. Wish granted. Royal bow? Not a bad chest. Okay, so there's a shrine. I'm gonna knock that out before we get too much farther. Okay, there's a couple of things that I want to hit now that we got our travel gate. I think that pirate ship is out here somewhere. That'll get me close. Some treasure chests off from this lake-looking thing. And one of those is a sapphire, so it's, you know, probably worth the trip to go out there anyway. But there's also a stone talus here, a rare stone talus, and those are always worthwhile to go hit. There's also one, like, tucked away way back here somewhere. That'll get me close. So yeah, guys, a lot of looting to do. Let's go to town. He is lucky there's a tree in my way. I love it when a black moblin kicks you and it only costs you a quarter heart. And I really haven't even upgraded my barbarian set yet. Oh yeah, so this pirate ship, guys, the wind doesn't work so good, and they do that intentionally. They don't want you to go in too high up. But before we go to the pirate ship, there's shiny rocks. Go ahead and shoot the farther away one first. There it goes. Perfect timing. Love it when a plan comes together. It was not long throw. No treasure chest here. That's kind of disappointing. Alright, so a little workaround, I hope. And guys, it's going to be a fist fight, so I would probably go ahead and, you know, arm up, suit up, and eat up for this one. Nice, long-lasting attack power meal here. Okay, so that's one way you can work around that headwind. Just use a simple wing design. And I like to go out, you know, against the wind as far as I can go. And then I'll use the wind in my favor to work my way backwards. I honestly didn't think that was going to hit, and worked out. Oh, I overshot that one. Yeah, that Zonite bow, it takes a minute to kind of get used to the range that it's got. Oh, there you are. Oops. Alright, I like to take care of the birds first. It's just, you know, less stuff bothering you, less distracting, etc. Ew, this'll be fun. Probably overkill for the blues. I am not getting an ascent point here. That was almost fatal. But I like living on the edge. I just don't like reloading save points. There's our treasure chest. Not a bad deal. If you need to make rocket shields, feel free. And last but not least, I wish you could fuse stuff to arrows like this. That would be cool. Now, that hit everything except what I needed it to. Ball game. That's one of the funner pirate ships. I like that there's 3 of them, and I like the wind being a thing. Kind of made me feel like it was a puzzle. Durability for durability. I'll take durability, please. I haven't got Mighty Prong in my game yet. That is a crime. Feel like I need to give up my BOTW card or something. They don't get much better than that. Hot dog. So now we gotta go back to the first ship, unfortunately, so we can get our loot. You can actually use Toolin to help you fight the wind a little bit. But most likely you might have to take the ladder to get up here. I don't know, looks like Toolin did it. Thanks, pal. Sold. You already know that's worthy of a Stalnox horn. Booyah. Okay, folks, I'm not going to head all the way over here. It's just arrows, I think. 5 arrows. I kind of really got what I came down here for, plus we're going to hit that stone talus. So from here I'm just going to get, you know, as close to shore as possible. And to make quick work of things, I'll take advantage of that draft. That looks like an elemental lizard. 2 elemental lizards. Oh no, they're just black. I don't know why I thought they were fire. Guess the horns threw me off. Remember when that used to be a really good weapon tipper? Alright, let's party. At least we got them in one go. That's better. Apparently I haven't gotten those in my game yet either. Wow, I am slacking. My Breath of the Wild self is looking at me cross-eyed right now. Alright, we're gonna have to do a little bit of island hopping here to get to our next treasure chest. Honestly, I can't remember if this one's worth it or not. I guess we're about to find out. I'll find out so you don't have to. How's that? Okay, so now that next chest is out there. There's a little piece of land that we can hit. That'll get us kind of close. Actually, I take that back. That piece of land was the chest. For some reason, I thought this one was out over water somewhere. So that pin was way off. And to save myself the trouble for swimming... Okay, disregard. That's in the cave below me. It must have been a chest I decided not to grab when I was doing that cave. But just in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, you can find a cave entrance right there, and there's a boss bobkin in there, or a blackened ox, or something like that. So do be aware of that. Ah, there's our flame dragon. So in case you're wondering, yes, Akkala is a great place to catch that dude. Alright, and there's our chest. Durability! Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I might come back later, you know, and see if that's something different. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up the shoreline here. I'm gonna go ahead and warp back up topside. And let's get up to the tech lab. On the way, we'll find another Hudson puzzle. I like how they kind of give you a pre-build here because this one's difficult. And now you can see what the pre-build is for. If you can find a snap point that'll go like right under it, that should help. And then you'll need one more on there to brace it. It doesn't look pretty, but that should work. Alright guys, now there should be a Yiga fight coming up. Try to go in the door and that'll trigger the enemies. Oh, my horse is gone. That's unfortunate. So anytime that tornado is coming for you, try to hit that updraft. I don't know how he didn't tag me with that sword just now, but I'll take it. Alright, once you got your Yiga dead, you should be able to hop on in the building. And guys, again, there's not much here like there used to be. You can go ahead and get your outfit there for free. And then right next to that, you'll have another treasure chest in here. And there's our Travel Medallion. Now, we can't actually use that yet. In fact, you could have come here with a quest. I just happened to, come here and get that first. But either way, it all works out the same. You can take that back to Robbie at the Ancient Tech Lab in Hudson Village. Right down there. And as long as you've got at least 10 Skyview towers activated, like I do in my game here, you'll be able to upgrade that 2 times. In order to upgrade it the 3rd time, you're going to have every single Skyview tower activated. So in other words, you'll have to have the entire map complete. And then you'll be able to place 3 travel medallions. Very, very handy feature. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a Korok seed right on top of this deal. And another one right below. Alright folks, now if I wasn't busy, killing stuff right off the bat, you may have noticed some of these have offering bowls and some do not. That is, you guessed it, another Korok seed. Now it's really making me reminisce for BOTW. Alright, Korok seed right where it used to be, just in a different configuration now. What is my horse doing right now? It's like it's stuck in this ring. Alright guys, just to give you a quick map shot here of what we've gotten done so far. Okay, there's some goodies up here. Goodie down there. Korok seed over here too, somewhere. There's another twofer right about there. So we're just going to kind of do a quick loop on the other side there, just because it's close. And then we'll circle back around and finish things up with the horse god. I really thought that fall would get him. Ooh, Dragon Bone Bow. Yeah, so now, I remember the blue flame. Yep. BOTW definitely coming back now. Alright, our chest should be right down below. Oh, ouch. 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 My timing is off. Whoa! What was that? I hit the dodge, and then somehow my glider deployed while I was still moving? Not really sure, but I'm gonna have to go back and watch that segment, see exactly what happened there. Not a bad bow, but wow, I am brimming with freaking royal stuff right now, so you know what? We'll save him for later. When your inventory is completely maxed out and completely full, and even when you find something as awesome as a royal bow, you don't have space for it because everything else is better. Okay, before I go hit that nest, I'm gonna go get this Korok seed out of the way. Yep, there it is. Boy, this feels awful familiar. Huh, speaking of royal bows, looks like I'm about to have a spot open up. First things first, get him on ice. Whoops. This just got real quick. Always taking advantage of updrafts. I should have saved the game before coming in here because of the bomb barrels. So this ought to be real fun. You go over there, pal. It's a good thing I was able to catch that emergency updraft. I would have been toasted had I been caught up in that blast. Alright, let's see what we got for our efforts. So, durability is quickly taking over from long throw. I think durability is topping my charts today. Alright guys, there's our horse god, but before we go down there, there should be a twofer around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Bad thing about using only 2 fans is it doesn't really get you the altitude you need super quickly. I could have stuck a 3rd fan on there. But it looks like I might actually have gotten it. Just. Battery was making me a little nervous there. Alright, just to show you where he wound up there on the map. Now, since my plane didn't actually despawn, I'm going to try to get down here with it. And before we actually get on that plane, check that dude out. I'll give you 2 guesses, but you're only going to need 1.
Yeah.
Spears are always my weapon of choice for these guys. I not only like killing them for the rupees, but it also gives you a banana. Sometimes 2. It's just kind of nice little side bonus. Okay, so this Korok's a little stubborn. You have to kind of dive, and it's tough to do when you're on that angled piece, so you gotta stand still in order to be able to hit that one. Okay, whenever my horse figures out how to, like, run, I guess I can start making my way that way. Okay, you don't have to bring your horse here. I just did it, you know, so I didn't have to walk. But you can actually work on any horse you want, regardless of whether or not you brought it here. Alright folks, so we have finally made it to the horse god. I think I stamped that like my very first video. So go ahead and talk to it. And as long as you got an Endura carrot, you'll be good to go. Alright, once you get through all his dialogue stuff there, you can either bring a horse back to life. And of course I lost my old faithful Cinnamon there, so if I really wanted to I could revive that right now, but of course I don't have the roasted Endura carrot that I would need. Something I should have mentioned before coming here, you actually need a roasted Endura carrot every time you want to revive a horse. Not one in a cooking pot, but roasted up on an open fire. Now I can get Cinnamon back. Such a good horse. Wow, I'm not starting off too good. I just almost killed it again. Good times. Alright, so as far as enhancing horses goes, guys, these are all going to require meals. So now, I normally don't put a lot of time into doing the strength. I always go for speed. Absolutely top that off if it's not already. And then pull, because I find it's a lot easier to control that way. And then from there, I usually like to dump more into stamina. My problem is I tend to, you know, slack off on the strength stat. And I think that makes the horse hardier, you know, it can take more damage. Not only that, it can defend itself better. So what I'll probably do this time is instead of, you know, going into the stamina, I'll just continue with the 3 spurs for now. And I'll try putting a few more into strength there and see, you know, if it helps with the survivability. Over here, good at... So yeah, it's, you know, there's going to be a boss Bobkin button. Make sure I get good lift here. Ouch. I think I can, 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 I think I can. Observing the Hinox in its natural habitat. They wear wrestling diapers and lots of toenail long throw, durability. Long throw, durability. Long throw, durability. I'm just now realized the irony of what I'm... This is actually one... Ah, nuts. Whoops. Sometimes it has trouble sticking, so you might have to give that a couple of goes. And manipulate the bottom platform.